graduates, families, colleagues, and special guests. It's my great honor to introduce to you our valedictorian, Rayon. The first time I met Rayon was in a grade 11 math class. We exchanged greetings, followed by a challenge from Rayon saying, "I bet I can grow a better beard than you." I thought this was odd, however, within a week I understood. He can grow a better beard than me. Rayon is a student whose journey through high school is a testament of strength, resilience, and the power of self-belief. He ended that grade 11 math class with a handshake after the exam and a declaration. "I'll see you in grade 12, I'll do better." With a 95 at midterm in calculus, I would say he has proven himself right. Rayon is a French immersion graduate who has completed his DELF certification, a consistent academic achiever who has maintained his place in the honor roll at high school. He's someone who has found his place in a diverse and vibrant social circle, and he even warmed the bench in grade 10 on the football team. More than once, Rayon was told he wouldn't make it to this stage, but today he stands here not just as a graduate, but an honor roll student and the grade 12 valedictorian, a deep thinker who finds peace in meditation and meaning in philosophy. Rayon reminds us that success isn't always loud. It's often thoughtful, persistent, and deeply personal. I'd like to invite Rayon to the stage to give the valedictorian address.
Thank you, Mr. Nordam, for those kind words. Mr. Nordam's the type of teacher who wouldn't judge you based on your past. He wouldn't let your past define your future. And for that, I'm very thankful to Mr. Nordam. If we could give him another round of applause. Good evening et bonsoir. My name is Rayon Ahmed. Before I begin, I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge all those who are here tonight, from honored guests, teachers, and the students. And lastly, I'd like to take a moment to honor those students around the world who for various reasons weren't able to experience a day like this. As I look in the audience today, I don't just see the faces of those who I shared my 4 years with. I see everyone's unique stories, struggles, and emotions. Yet despite us all having faced different circumstances in our 4 years, I do believe we are more connected than we may acknowledge. When we first stepped into high school, we didn't know what to expect. Some of us were excited, others nervous, most of us a bit of both. Over time, those feelings came to life. We found joy in new friendships and small victories. We faced fear and unfamiliar challenges. But no matter what we felt, we kept going. And today we stand here, not because it was easy, but because we never gave up. As Mr. Huff once told me, make your own luck, and that is something we all did. Earlier I mentioned that if I had to describe our grade in 3 words, they would be hard work, passion, and resiliency. And I truly mean that, embodying the Bantu motto of to try is to triumph. Vouloir, c'est pouvoir. They call us the last of the COVID kids. We started high school with masks on our faces, hand sanitizers in our backpack, and strange schedules that had us sitting in one class for 3 hours a day. We followed arrows on the floor like we were in a maze just trying to get to the next class. And on top of all that, no real introduction to high school, no wild card, no proper orientation. We were thrown straight into the unknown. Eventually, we were all able to learn our way around the school. We were able to make friends and connections that we preserved through the years, and we built memories, even if we only had 15-minute breaks to do so. Despite those restrictions and that rocky start, we pushed through, we persevered, and we made it here today. We made it here today not because our surroundings got easier, but because we became stronger. Confucius, a Chinese philosopher, once stated, "It does not matter how slowly you go, as long as you do not stop." And that's exactly what our graduating class did. There were times we felt lost, overwhelmed, or unsure if we could keep up, but we kept going. Whether it was a late night studying for a test we thought we'd fail, my last calculus test, getting back up after disappointment, or simply showing up when it felt easier to give up, we didn't stop. But beyond the grades and the resiliency, we also created something special, a community we were proud to be a part of. As Broncos, we didn't just walk through the halls of Banting, we brought back life to them, the life COVID-19 had taken away. Not every school has the kind of welcoming spirit that Banting does, and that's because of you. To many of us, this school became a second family, and that sense of family and that sense of belonging was something we all built together. We carried on the Banting tradition of kindness, of inclusion, and spirit. We welcomed the new grade 9s with open arms, even though we never got that welcome ourselves. We made sure that no one felt like they were walking through high school alone. That sense of community, it didn't just happen. It came from the clubs we joined, the sports we played, the music we made, and the events we ran. From early morning practices, to late night music sessions, to DECA and robotics, and to the mere general community we built. Those experiences didn't just fill time, they shaped us. They made us better citizens, better leaders, and better people. Think back to the first time you walked into a club meeting, a practice, or an event. Nervous, unsure, but curious. That moment, that risk helped you find your people. And through those choices, we made stories, not just from the textbooks, but from each other. Even though grade 9 felt like we had nothing, no orientation, no direction, we built something out of it. Year by year, we created a school environment we could be proud of. And in the process, we passed down a legacy of courage, compassion, and connection. And I want to take this moment to thank and acknowledge the teachers, who are more than just mere mentors to us. They were supportive figures who taught us more than the books could, teaching us skills such as hard work, benevolence, and helping us cultivate a strong sense of community. And if we could give them a round of applause, that'd be amazing. Furthermore, on behalf of the graduating class, we would like to thank and acknowledge all the parents and guardians here today for doing an excellent job in developing and raising this graduating class. From constant annoying pestering to do work, from driving us places, and making sacrifices and commitments for our sake. And if we get another round of applause for the parents and guardians here today. Our success today wasn't about perfection. It wasn't about always knowing the answer or always taking the fastest path. It was about not giving up. And that determination, that ability to keep moving forward, even if slowly, is what brought us here. Because life as we know it isn't simple. We'll continue to face setbacks and adversity. High school may be ending, but the challenges won't. Whether we're heading into post-secondary, starting a job, taking a gap year, or still figuring things out, life will test us in new ways. But if there's one thing these 4 years have shown us, it's that we can handle it. We've learned how to push through uncertainty, how to stay focused even when things feel chaotic, and how to keep moving forward no matter how slow it may feel. Remember, even if you walk slowly, still walk forward. You don't always have to take leaps in life. Often, little steps will do. In closing, this moment isn't just a celebration of our past. It's a promise to our future. A promise that no matter what we face, we'll keep showing up, keep working hard, and keep moving forward on our own personal journeys. As I always say, receive, believe, achieve. Thank you, and I'll speak.